Have you ever felt like you were walking through a thick fog where every step is uncertain and the direction seems to fade into the horizon? There are days when the exhaustion isn't just physical, but of the soul. Days when your mind spins in circles, searching for answers that never seem to come. If this is your moment right now, know that you are not alone on this journey. This prayer was prepared especially for you who need renewed strength and clarity in the midst of confusion. Before we begin, I invite you to find a quiet place, take a deep breath, and allow your heart to open completely. Turn off external distractions and dive into this moment of deep connection. Stay until the end of this prayer, because every word has been carefully woven to touch exactly what your soul needs to hear today. And if this message touches your heart, don't forget to like this video, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any prayer that can strengthen your journey, and subscribe to the channel. Sharing might be the gesture that brings light to someone who is also seeking clarity at this very moment. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you can, and let's begin. Here I am, on my knees before your presence, with a heavy heart and a mind exhausted from trying to understand alone the paths unfolding before me. I confess that there are days when I wake up not knowing which direction to take, like a traveler lost in a forest without a marked trail, where every tree looks the same and the sky remains hidden among the dense foliage. Lord, I come to you today because I can no longer carry the weight of this confusion alone. My mind is tired of calculating. My heart is drained from trying to understand. I acknowledge here in this sacred moment that my own wisdom is limited, that my eyes see only fragments of a reality much greater than I can comprehend. Like a mirror that has been shattered into 1,000 pieces, so has been my ability to see clearly. Each fragment reflects a distorted image, and I have been trying to put these pieces together with my own hands, cutting myself in the process, bleeding inside, hurting myself in the attempt to rebuild something that only you can restore completely. I remember your words that echo through time. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. And here I am, Lord, trying to do exactly that, to trust when everything inside me screams for me to take control, to find the answers by myself. But I am tired of fighting against the current. I am exhausted from swimming against the waves of uncertainty. Today, in this moment, I choose to let go. I choose to surrender. I choose to trust, not because I understand, but precisely because I don't understand. Because I recognize that there is a wisdom infinitely greater than mine, a vision that reaches beyond my limited horizons. Lord, my soul is thirsty like cracked earth in days of prolonged drought. It has been difficult, so difficult to wake up with the weight of unmade decisions, with the burden of doubts that multiply like shadows at dusk. I have asked, why? So many times that my own voice no longer sounds like mine. I have been looking for signs on every corner, in every conversation, in every moment of silence, desperate for a clue about which path to follow. And today, here, before you, I acknowledge my fragility. I confess that I have leaned too much on my own understanding, that I have trusted more in my reasoning than in your gentle and clear voice that speaks to the heart. Forgive me, Lord, for all the times I chose the arrogance of self-sufficiency instead of the humility of trust. I surrender. Not as one who gives up, but as one who finally understands that there is a better way to live, like transparent crystal that lets light pass through it. Completely, without resistance, without filters, I want to be permeable to your wisdom. I want your revealing light to penetrate every dark corner of my mind, every confused recess of my heart. Lord, I need strength, not the strength the world offers, the one based on appearing invulnerable, on never showing weakness. I need true strength, the kind that comes from acknowledging my limitations and finding in you the inexhaustible source of renewal, the strength that allows me to rise, even when everything inside me wants to remain fallen, the strength that transforms tears into seeds of hope. And I need clarity, Lord, clarity like the crystal clear water of a pure spring, where I can see all the way to the bottom without distortions. Clarity that cuts through the fog of confusion and shows me not necessarily the entire path, but the next step, just the next step. Because I have learned that you don't reveal the entire journey to us at once. You guide us, step by step, moment by moment, like a shepherd who leads his sheep through the valley. I recognize that there has been in me an obsessive need to control, to predict, to have all the answers before even asking the questions. But this need has imprisoned me in a cage of anxiety, where I spin in circles without ever reaching the peace my soul so desperately longs for. Today, I hand over this weight to you. I surrender every worry that has stolen my sleep, every decision that has paralyzed my movement, every doubt that has poisoned my confidence. I place them at your feet as a burden I was not created to carry alone. I remember that even in the darkest moments, when the valley seems too deep and the shadows threaten to swallow me, you are with me. As it is written, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your presence is my comfort, my shield, my unshakable fortress. Lord, there are too many voices competing for my attention. Voices of fear whispering about future failures, voices of doubt questioning every decision, voices of comparison making me feel inadequate, voices of urgency pushing me toward meaningless directions. And amid this chaotic chorus, I have forgotten to listen to the only voice that truly matters, yours. Silence these voices, I ask you. Calm the storm within my mind as you calmed the troubled waters of the sea. Speak, peace, be still, over the thoughts that agitate me, over the emotions that disturb me, and in the silence that follows, help me hear your voice, the one that is gentle yet powerful, calm yet transformative. I acknowledge that there are mysteries my finite mind will never fully comprehend. There are plans of yours that are greater than my ability to understand. And perhaps true wisdom is not in unraveling all these mysteries, but in trusting the author of them, in knowing that even when I don't understand the plot, the writer of the story knows exactly what he is doing. Forgive me, Lord, for all the nights I tossed and turned in bed, ruminating on thoughts, trying to solve problems that were not mine to solve. Forgive me for trying to be the architect of my life when you already have the blueprints ready. Forgive me for trusting more in my plans than in yours, forgetting that your ways are higher than my ways and your thoughts higher than my thoughts. Today, I choose a new path. Today, I choose trust over control. Today, I choose surrender over resistance, not because it's easy, it's terribly difficult actually, but because I recognize it's the only path to true peace. Lord, pour over me your renewing strength. May it flow through my veins like a river of life, washing away the accumulated weariness, the exhaustion that has weighed on my shoulders. May your strength lift me when my own legs falter. May it sustain me when the ground beneath my feet seems unstable, and grant me clarity, Lord, not a clarity that illuminates the entire path to the distant horizon, but the clarity of the next step, the next decision, the next action I need to take. Because I have learned that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and it is enough to know only where to place my foot now, in this present moment. Cleanse the eyes of my soul, Lord. Remove the cataracts of worry that have clouded my vision. Wash my mind with the pure water of your truth. May I see the situations of my life not through the distorted lenses of fear or anxiety, but through the clear perspective of faith. I thank you, even now, even in the midst of confusion, because I know you are already working. Even when I don't see the results, even when the fog still seems dense, I know you are opening paths, preparing solutions, making crooked ways straight. You are the one who transforms chaos into order, who brings light from darkness, who makes gardens bloom in barren. deserts. Help me remember in the days to come that trusting you doesn't mean having all the answers. It means having peace even without them. It means resting in the certainty that someone is in control and that someone is infinitely wise, infinitely good, infinitely powerful. Lord, I surrender to you my need to understand. I surrender my compulsion to control. I surrender my anxiety about the future. And in exchange, I receive, with open hands and grateful heart, your strength, your clarity, your peace that surpasses all understanding. May each day that dawns from now on be a new beginning. May I wake not with the weight of uncertainties, but with the lightness of trust. May my first thoughts upon waking be of surrender, not worry. May I learn to live not in the tension of what if, but in the peace of even though. Even though the mountains before me seem insurmountable, I trust that you can move them. Even though the sea before me seems impossible to cross, I trust that you can open a way. Even though the darkness around me seems impenetrable, I trust that you are the light that never goes out. Lord, transform my mind, renew my thoughts, replace the old patterns of anxiety and control with new patterns of trust and surrender. Make me a new creation where the old, with its obsessive worries and its desire to have all the answers, has passed away, and the new, with its serene trust and inexplicable peace, is established. I declare over my life in this moment that I will no longer live imprisoned by confusion. I declare that I choose the clarity that comes from you. I declare that I have received your strength, that it is already operating in me, renewing every cell of my being, every thought of my mind, every emotion of my heart. And when confusion tries to return, because I know it will try, I will return to this place of surrender. I will return to these words. I will return to this decision to trust. Because the journey of faith is not a single moment of surrender, but a continuous series of daily choices, moment by moment, to choose trust over fear. Thank you, Lord, for hearing me. Thank you for not requiring me to have everything figured out before coming to you. Thank you for accepting me exactly as I am, confused, tired, uncertain, and for promising me that I will not remain this way. Thank you because what begins in the fragility of doubt will end in the strength of faith. I rise from this moment of prayer not with all the answers, but with something far more valuable, the certainty that I don't need to have them. I rise with renewed strength, not because I understand everything, but because I trust in the one who understands. I rise with clarity, not about the entire path, but about the next step. And that, Lord, that is enough. That is more than enough. May it be so. May it remain so. May it manifest in every area of my life, today and always. Amen. If you made it this far, if every word of this prayer resonated in your heart, know that something has already begun to transform within you. The simple act of opening your heart, acknowledging your limitations, and choosing trust is already a powerful step toward the clarity you seek. This prayer isn't magic, but it is powerful when it comes from a sincere heart. And if it touched you, it's very likely it can touch other people who are also walking through confusing days, seeking strength and direction. So I invite you, share this video with someone who needs to hear these words today. Leave your like so more people can find this message when they need it most. And in the comments below, I'd love to know, what was the word or phrase from this prayer that touched your heart the most? Share with us, because your testimony might be exactly the encouragement someone else needs to read today. Let's create a chain of hope, strength, and clarity together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more prayers that will strengthen your spiritual journey. We're here every day, bringing words of faith, hope, and renewal to your life. May the strength and clarity you asked for in this prayer manifest in surprising ways in the coming days. May you be able to look back sometime from now and recognize that this was a turning point in your journey. Go in peace. Go with renewed strength. Go with growing clarity. Until the next prayer.